I'm shooting 2 videos in the same day, same location, same clothes, cause why not? I love Harry Potter. We know this. We discussed this in my Cursed Child review, and much like the Cursed Child review, I am gonna review Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, because I went to the midnight premiere with my mom and some friends, and I want to talk about it. There will be one spoiler at the end of this video, but I will tell you when it comes. As I said, I went to the midnight premiere, all dressed up in my Ravenclaw gear. Overall, I thought it was good. As a Harry Potter fan, wanting something to extend Rowling's magical wizard universe, it did good. I think it stayed within the universe we know. I think it fit well. The feel of the wizard universe was the same. I must admit, in the opening title, when you heard the do-do-do-do-do-do-do and saw Warner Bros. Logo and then Fantastic Beasts, Where to Find Them, I got a little emotional. It felt like coming home. I loved all the creatures. I loved that there was a lot of creatures and that we were told a lot about the universe. Obviously, Newt is British and he comes to New York, where he meets New York wizards. Because Newt doesn't know anything about the American wizarding world, he has questions and he's being told things, which means we're being told things, and I think that's great. Because really, that's what I've been wanting. I've been wanting more information. I was happy. I didn't have a lot of expectations when I went into it because of the letdown that was Cursed Child. I'm just recalling now that in that video I kept saying it was a good book. It wasn't. It really wasn't. In hindsight, it wasn't. It was a disappointment. This was good. It wasn't great, and that's what we're gonna get into now. Judging it not from a Harry Potter fan, but from like a movie perspective, it was lacking in some departments. The biggest thing for me was that it felt like I was watching 2 movies. That's 4. 2 movies. Kind of had 2 plots and 2 very different tones, which it switched between rather harshly. So we'd go from this very happy, warm, we need to find the creatures plot to this very dark and grey plot, which I'm not gonna tell you what is, because, you know, spoilers. The changes in tone and in the plot just felt harsh. And because of these 2 plots, with a side quest of Grindelwald, a lot of characters were introduced. A lot of characters. And I really wished they'd saved the dark plot for the second movie, so that we would have been properly introduced to Newt and Queenie and Teeny and the name of the Muggle guy in the first movie. And then we could have delved into the second one once we set up those characters, which are gonna be the main characters for the rest of the series, and really like sympathize with them and like flesh out their characters, because there were times where they felt kind of flat, unfortunately, because there was so much going on. And obviously Rowling is used to writing in novels where you can have a lot of characters because you get so much more information, but it just didn't completely work here. And just like from a editing point of view, like the lighting, that we went, like I said, from like sunshine, warm, like glowy gold tones to just like shadows and gray and dark like this. It just felt really abrupt and it kind of took me out of it. So now for the big spoiler. Spoiler alert! It's a huge twist and it's in the last 10 minutes of the movie. If you haven't seen it, walk away now or live with the consequences. Grindelwald is discovered and revealed to be one of the main people in this movie, which means we see Johnny Depp as Grindelwald. And all personal issues with Johnny Depp aside, I'm still undecided about him. If you watch that Separation of Art and the Artist, you will know what I'm talking about, but we're not gonna go into that right now. That's a different discussion that I've already had. The battery died, so if there's slight changes to where I am in the picture and background and stuff, that's why. What we're here for is to discuss the look of Grindelwald, which I'm not happy about. He looks very eccentric, very freaky, scary, and evil. Now, in my mind, I know that Grindelwald was a dark wizard who did really bad things. He was not an evil person. In my head, Voldemort was an evil person who wanted nothing but suffering for other people. Grindelwald wanted to make a better world. He wanted the wizarding world to be known so they wouldn't have to hide anymore, which in itself is a good thing for wizards. He wanted good things for his fellow kin. Problem was the way he was trying to obtain that, and the fact that he got completely obsessed about it and couldn't focus on anything other than his goal and other people's lives, and that's where things started going sour and spiraling into this dark thing for him. Which is why his look just irked me, because he looked evil, and in my head he's not evil. And if you look at where we saw, the 2 times we saw him in the Harry Potter movies, in the 7th one, and the descriptions you get of him in the book, this was just nowhere near it. And that's, again, personal issues aside with Johnny Depp, that was kind of what I was fearing about giving this role to Johnny Depp, was that he was gonna be this eccentric, cartoon-ish character, which I did not want for Grindelwald. I think it was a wrong choice from the director and the costume department, and I really hope that my fears about him don't come true. Only the future will tell, obviously, because it was a very small, big sequence. I think he had like a couple of lines and that was it. By the way, spoiler over. It's done. I'm not gonna mention that again. I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm a bit skeptical about 5 movies, because I'm not sure they have enough material for that. I wish they would have explored the finding of the beasts a bit more instead of just going, oh, they're let loose. I would have liked to see him track them down, but hopefully there's still time for that. If nothing else, it was interesting to see more creatures and hear about these creatures. More of that. Hopefully, probably, because Fantastic Beasts. I'm excited to be back in the wizarding world, and I'm happy about it. I'm not let down like I was fearing I would be. I've got an inkling of where this is gonna go, and I hope I'm wrong about some of it. I trust Rowling. That was my biggest thing with Cursed Child, was that it wasn't her words. These were her words. She wrote the script. Overall, pretty happy. Could work on some things. Hopefully it just gets better from here. I just want more magic. Please give me more magic. Also, like, cast me in a part. That would be great. I'd love to. Do you need... Yeah. Now I'm just rambling. If you've seen the movie, please let me know down below what you thought of it. And if you want to discuss spoilers, just, like, put a little spoiler thing. I'd love to hear what you think. I am always up for discussing Harry Potter. So if you have any thoughts about the universe at all, just hit me up. All my links are in the description, or you could write in the comment section. That really depends on what you feel like. I hope you have great magical days until we meet again. So until next time, bye!